Live and alive. We are grateful, say you won't. The conversation continues, the education continues, the information continues. Yeah, Baba Chuche and Komo. Akoye Monday dear Edafon Boko. We're talking about your life. This is the life coaching bit of the show, life coaching segment, let me put it that way, and none other than our personal life coach, Mr. Scoffrey Yeboah. He's in the loft with us. Your personal development, Wankasa, how is it going in terms of your education, in terms of your upbringing, in terms of where you've got into in life and where you want to project to, where you want to go? Is it going right? Do you need some help? Our life coach is here, Mr. Scoffrey Yeboah. You want to cover?
You're done to say.
Oh, yeah.
Adiachi Bia.
Aye, Yamiadum.
Baby, there's Boko, dear.
Oh, yeah, BBI Boko, yeah, managing. So, and I'm listening.
Afishapa.
I feel me who?
Someone in your fine sound.
I feel me who?
The whole of 2022. Me who?
The whole of 24 days.
Now, January and I training us in Zoom. I do 60 today. I feel never quite near Cano.
Me who?
Tafina. Me who? 2022. I feel Munina.
Oh, when I'm into many. Mami, I'm so happy and glad to see you.
Me too.
You too. Ayo. You say me who? Let me see me who. No way. Second time think many. But me who idiot. Oh, then I'm so happy to. How was the Christmas?
I think it was one of the solemn period I decided to give to myself. No hassle, bustle, and no. So be also slow. Omicron.
No dear. Any dear. Oh yes, of course. So done temo unyamane. One person be done temo na abeshia na abeshia. You understand? Not in January 24 days here. And also so how was it?
January 24 days. So.
The BCC you trim 24.
Share. You was 60th day money away. You always say to me be careful.
All things being equal. So me kind of career. Me personally. Me masamwa me kasa me kind of career. This January I go fast. Last year January.
It only goes fast when.
Oh Debbie, it's not money. But I go faster, mommy. Probably because I'm also dodging certain things that I would want it to slow. Maybe I'm the one that's dodging to say slow.
Now we know.
Yeah, I think
now
so.
We know.
Jeff, you can't be saying slow. Who open it to cost? Baby.
Well, I should think so. But I call first, I mean, whichever way, we day inside. Personal growth on see to me who near baby be a year. Yeah, my class 64 days. We are on track. We are on track. And you know, let me say welcome to 2022 on the Max Morning Show.
Medase. Official come on my phone I think, sir, in common, you're very basic. Yasha financier, you pentema, you me set goals. Then you know, focus and yes and sign. You know, we set certain focus on everything. I want to achieve A, B, C, D. We do all that, and some call it resolution and everything. But there is something we miss in all that. You will be a jatumo.
Okay.
You send your town name ya. Unsun yamrikatu. Ain't it say all the beautiful fine goals? I keep saying even the word resolutions actually are the prefix to solutions. So you plow back your solutions into your new life. But baby, which is critical. Nyama ema kwenyama bribi kutia wono. The things that allowed you not to be able. I'm using the word allowed because whatever impede you also allows something else to show forth. Bibi esu kwan bia so ma bibi fofo so kwan de e ma ne daddy. So wa kwansi die no nyema esisi wa kwan no. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, actually resolutions nini goals now. None of us pay attention to the things that stifled and are things that blocked us from reaching
from the previous year.
Exactly.
Okay.
From reaching our set goals and target. And you know, sir, upesa ubu kompo koshe wechina o sisina ototoa. It is not only the things you are eagerly want to achieve. What about the things you said last year and you couldn't achieve them? Were you able to audit and ask yourself, say, a DNA ya kwensi dear mamia, sansem we are metro yeno, meant to me and room. That is the missing link when we are developing goals. That is the missing link when we are building our resolutions. In actual sense, resolution is if you take the preface RE now and you're plowing back resolutions to the new year. And your personal growth, any developments now was setting and building the agency. So that agency need the space you create for yourself in the area of your growth and development. And you must factor the things that either stopped you, either stifled what you wanted to achieve. One of them near the frenzy say, "Obi a yebi to me sweet person be yebi." But near ma who see jina yourself person we 1, 2, 3 no, and yen one so me jina esie. So even the lack of intent to say, near me person me yeno, who yebi to yen track keno. It's one of the things that impede us. Then also, our body just a pretty much actually be me who say in neuroscience or neuroplasticity actually say. Having the intent is one thing. And having the compassion towards the intent is another thing. Then having the calculation between the intent and compassion versus the values you represent is also another thing.
Me patcho break here no down.
Say usi what's trimu pose me
yes, maybe, yeah, one thing. Okay.
Now ba unya eho akomamwa tenka compassion towards timupona wanya no enso ya ade ba ko.
Okay.
And if be values, obrabo na owom no nyime bi ho ehya wonso. Babi mpewe. Cassandra okay. Na dey say.
Oh, okay.
And you know, more or less what the come say even the brand you represent. And say oh chechiri goals, any aspirations. No when to me an kasa nyema me nse amakefo no anya eboa enya adwuma. Enti what to me kana January 31st. Ura February more now suddenly your aspirations, your goals, resolutions, they are broken, they all fizzle out. Because who see jina yeno ya watinke then I'm from use the word compassion. And it's that compassion that they courage be a bar. Ana edi enibre bi ne iya obi ma wa pesa de kuna wo ye no
we'll finish
exactly.
But before Pachame, but before we be decide say you know the intent you know and yeah is it not nipa we ye na decide intent because say mempe bibia me I will not even think about it. It's even in writing and as in planning say me person me say na yeah me suni me buying and inform me sa intentions no.
So person who say usuni or buying any part of your intentions you set. Let's go to last year. Yanko kwahwe nyema ukruche yese wo pese wo ya went me anye. What the yanko ho ne because we keep saying that we are hardwired. I've started troubleshooting and realized that we are rather hardwired as human beings, not necessarily hardwired as chemicals or as engineering. No, we are rather hardwired. So the center of all your being, wakuma. Enti na wakasa ne wadweneka. And all kasa and no bad yenso dey eka. Enti se wutimi kasa okay, the person me go school. I am share ben na wo school na so person wo kɔ no ho. Then the jinaye ben na anase then the bed dia amount that value the representation you are. And if you're able to connect jinaye say person me go school. Ya wo mo mo choso be so wo masters last year. Over about 1,000 million thousand. But there is no hunger. There is no hunger. something holds you back. It's a common newo until say you be see what you near ma obia. None in the office sa no twa ho koye masters ye man.
Oh, then
the
that
man will
becomes
be
the
prepared.
hunger.
And send if you pursue, then use the right word. And send the pursue. It's not for often the apostle no. Anyway, champion, I bet in pampine. So a lot of times, yes, setting and goals since Anyamana. One of the things we fail to do is to connect that which we are setting to either the hunger, the thirst, desire, and no make us say no and your brofo ekeka. It must come from your bellies.
Yeah.
And now say it must come from your heart.
Yeah.
So you want to confront that which have stopped you from doing things all this while, and you must be hungry and sometimes even angry about it.
Talking about hunger, no, does it not sometimes take external factor for the hunger to come? It's just what can I say? Tama ubia enye promoted, or colleague enye promoted over you, no. Now you knew, say you had hunger. As for masters, no person we. But now it was 20. But you know, say, grass school so niama baby or hot upese we say no be yare, no. The external factors doesn't. And yes, no ni hunger no. Never one now pesa we. But then the external factor of someone else doing their masters and becoming now your boss made it. Took the hunger,
Can I find it difficult to. There was a time I used to think that, there were other factors that stopped me from doing something. In fact, I believe that so much that I made it make sense to me, say, instead of asking myself, say, how else can I, figure it out? Because then, fees school. And back to what school, I'm just asking, then is the planning from the onset. Person me go school, but I mean to go school because my money fees say, but next year, dear. Na me sorting cranny fees ni yesi ni se me yeni ni na no sika kakra beba na me de beto to honom santi be do next year no betumi atua mo frani fees enso metumi atua me fees so aka ho. That was the mindset I nya after, because I realized say me kase me dwene me didie me light me water me expenses me dailies are sabe nyama bebre wo honom a minti minye me yadie ya minti minye cause nkra no they will be there. Light no, it will be there. Water no, it will be there. Sebio, se me salary ni ye say I see a betum si yentum, I don't know, but this is the amount I'm getting. So then how do I grow with all of that? I can't push all of that into a year, but I can actually put some time into what I want to do. The reason you are saying is, Cassandra can say, this is holding me back, this is holding me back. If all that Cassandra can say, way holding me back, do way holding me back, ne mum. Yep, ya bo bia baso we dwumam because of nia wakosia eno de pusu me ntia won says can unya na we benya na we sisi.
So I like the question you put in that scenario. Senior Okana no. Unim say where you brofo but me hu say me chirazi o twi me yire me ho a. Your free be epigenetics. We are genetically designed beings. The epigenetics say near koso important what we call environment. Most often than not, any issue to make up bra what we will trigger to introduce into what is happening. Near costing environmental factors. Nania a many years soon swano either we respond to the environment or react to the environment. And most often than not, because yen toto yen me yentino environment ni suffice then we react. So if you want to respond to your environment, it comes through planning. And because we are not designed, the only part of our being yet design here and my react is when our survival is threatened.
Like COVID.
Exactly. Our limbic system, very big limbic system, it is only designed for feelings. Now, the flight, freeze, and fight. and you're logical. Sanya had wire ye internet to the beer before we and it's not a button to be even angry. It is designed as part of your responses. And to what shower bra you can design it such that you learn to respond to situations. And the first point I can want somebody to say, what is the relationship between or the relationship you have with yourself? One will get a hoodie at the same.
It is called Vupesa Kase. Ye woni pebisa na me machira o me misune me baino. Say there was a time I used to also think that way years ago. Weni ti na mintu minge. Na say weni ti na mintu minge. And it felt all right because you had a reason why you've not done it. So be kwa baby sa say na baby adenti na wonye we weni ti na mintu minyo. And because nipa no so better reason na se nti no wo so you okay. And then I'm moving on, I realized that with that and not just say untimi enye hwe
because every time
till I realized, okay, look, it's up to me to turn things around. How do I turn things around? Saying the best sign, so I decided to no, let's do something else. Let's find another route. Let's do something else. Now this is one. This is me. Obi to say me. Obi nso to say before for to say. Obi onu ma ji bibia pusuno. Just say something is threatening before be won say yo I need to sit up. Yo, I need to do this. Yo, and all now, you know, masters no when Sabio, Onipana or wakwa improving on young fansa. Onipana wakwa improving on hona, or dienya bribino. Ebi a woman to an on matre. Ebi a woje more or no jealous. Ain't no or yen day. Ebi crana no a single parent who won yet. Ebi so crown or what was so a single parent. You see, so just want to say, hey. Again, in an amhaya or one may me cramini main, waiting me a dear idea with you. Any mention may. Your uncle, that's what I want to know.
So that is the point I bring to the point to say people don't have relationship with themselves.
So what types of people do we have? You know, what types of.
So we all come under, we are all human beings, so this, we cut across the same threshold. And Wunya da jia sha siasa o she babi ni suni ne ban kakra na ohunu se excuses na wo give ni kra na edi wunya because you buy in your own excuses. It is a self relationship.
Oh, okay.
It is a self relationship. Unim se wunim nkonta. And now, of course, going to business class. Oh boy, one pass it accounts, and pass it elective maths, and pass it a geography, whatever. And it's a one relationship with yourself. Then you begin to find out with ease. And no one afraid this personal SWOT analysis. Because any human being who lacks quality and healthy relationship with themselves, two things occur. Either they try to live the lives of others, like imitating others. Exactly. Or they fake to be like, okay, or no, you don't know, no could do them or no. Our duality.
Outside gentility. Thank you.
So a lot of one of the cracks. We don't have quality relationship with ourselves. And when you are able to accept that me can't be recently said me English man any be. And I'm going to say it will take more than Bobby over a period of time to get better. I understood myself because I have engaged me.
To know, say that
we are bobbling financial manager. Me, financial management.
Men, you'll be a crunch. How
do I let us say, Scoff, you go and pass. Me see, I'm going to pass.
I want to hear just the pass.
Hear me. So you see, so if you don't have personal relationship, Baby, there are people who have never looked themselves in the mirror and even admire the eyes they have. because they've created certain quality perfection of a certain pigmentation. Say
anyway,
anyway,
Could that also be a crack in our upbringing, where you are always being told? You see, we never had the time. We were never taught. It was never part of our socialization. Say, found what's na say. Now one kasa we susuadi a we wajene ho say eya nenye, because it wasn't part of our upbringing. It's always someone else telling us. Someone else telling. So it's become yeah. Chain no be a catching. One can't say mo yefe. Then me ho yefe.
The near money yefe kesi and say it doesn't matter how we were raised. There is still that individuality or that kind of individual feeling always in there.
How is that
developed? Because how is that developed? No. I'm saying this on a free Juma. Ya one year beba office ya baba beji consultation ya me ya adomu a afiwe ye be free what in any pabru. I na make a introduction because so why no it's just to say to create awareness. Obi wa wo nim say e was say bibisa or where was ohia.
Yeah.
Well, and I make no yenya sebi nyamia daroma ye nim say bibisa or oh let's go and get a life coach and all of that, you know. And saying how many times do we go? Into we have to create the awareness. Say you need this kind of things. The reason I'm saying this is that you see, space in Ametimiaka Ghana for. We blame a lot of things on a lot of people in our lives. We blame too many things on our upbringing. Some of us, our upbringing was not anything better, you know, but we had to grow up as ourselves and teach ourselves and learn from the society, like psych ourselves and somehow we got better. Psych. And it doesn't mean that we got better. We passed through so many things.
So you see, it's more of a try and error.
But we son Americano say near the mammy when you went in the main to me and you see when you went to me you say meant to me fear me and to me sound tina me my say we blame a lot of, so we are not individuals. That's what I'm trying to say. Young individuals, we are always a part of somebody's.
That is what I'm saying. That environment there, personal. Near either we choose to respond or react, you know, allow us to either embalm it, like holding on to ourselves. Because as for the conditions, they will come and go.
Can you treat chiro be known to you at it?
Sir, yenina ye kase, baby ye frentino. Ye mobra en kanya miensa kaye ntena set isu ni bankasa se nyina ye desa excuse ni ye adwuma se bebre ye free, considering where we coming from, the challenges we confronted, the how we were born into and everything. If we all buy into that status quo of excuses, I doubt the three of us will be here. I doubt there will be even a backroom staff directing staff behind, because it is out of. That is my point too. It is out of the shift in our world view, whether our cup is half full or empty, that got us where we are sitting today.
Kofi, do you also, you know, as we're talking about this, do you give a chance to those who truly have been formed in a certain way?
Yes.
The difficulty of shifting after 40 years of doing a certain thing will either take grace, it will take constant life coaching. It will take something. But if you haven't come into contact with that thing.
Grace crying Yeduma. That was our contest we mu. You see, I don't know many baby ya be afraid be awareness. Yeduma no. We are constantly creating certain level of awareness. I'm not on this side because we
yeah.
I'm not being sorry if me feel spent as a hemnachi in Simus Max TV because
yeah.
I have identified who I am and accepted my calling and my abilities and potentials. And I know that when I sit on a set like this, I am connecting to somebody else's destiny, somebody else's potential, somebody else's challenges. So when we sit here like this, it's not the beauty of the cameras. No. It is because obi o be anania me femunu would you cry better. But because I believe say better na no more. Kasabi Yebeka, Ebe Safwebwe Pununtis. But the challenge is, do the individuals make time for that which will empower them? In fact, Kasabi say inspiration. Ubukasa anymore. As such as say, being in spirit with yourself. And it's a one person for before. Let me check your Google history. It will shock you. Nipa no say I declare 31st. I declare progress, and I'm going forward. And then wait. Uko Google history.
How to kill myself in 3 minutes.
Exactly. It will blow your mind. Individual self-acknowledgement.
So now I believe you're planning and compassion and the value.
Exactly, because if you have, you have not even 21 years before I could come to terms with, or I could come to the point where I want to shift.
Yeah.
And accept who I was.
Yeah.
Accept how best I can be. Then I started working towards the future I want to see. Baby, it took me, last year was 13 years to be certified as a coach. The boy had done. Every year, boy day, a cost. You score $14,000. I could credit the higher $8,000. So if I don't have the value personally, I won't make that investment. That's where
the hunger is coming from.
That is where the hunger is coming from, because I first know myself. Me sit on the BB.
Yeah.
Then I don't see the glass half empty anymore. I see it half full. The moment you see the glass half full, there are chemicals within your body that is triggered to use the half full mentality to drive you towards winning ways. That's good. It is already in you. But when was say, we acknowledge self-realization, because the dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, if you keep on mounting the excuses, nobody pay anymore. And when I was a boy, ain't now shall limbic system function now. You will see how the fight, freeze, and the flight. Until when you continuously give your body excuses not to go forward, it will protect you. Protect you.
Okay.
And you see, the more it protects you, the more it also stops you from
moving,
exploring. And send your card say your past experiences and your way. I'll take time and talk about a few of the biases. If it be the seeds model when it comes to biases. When himself will experience create bias for you. Fanny say bio many a drama sa train pananya juma menya cracking heart. Many a fear could be wa train pananya juma. Nema accumulated those two experiences. Nema conclude say a man in
also any man in
so, but you see, this is because it will suit our pain. We keep on doing it.
Suit our pain.
It may suit your pain.
Someone to blame.
It me sure back crawl yet to say, Nana Tumpus Pululu.
Cassandra.
Okay. Let me share my part to say more. Because of that experience bias, I won't open up. And my absence and lack of opening up will trigger you to leave. Now, a compounding experience now, but apparently it was not Barbie, it was not Cassandra, it was me. Because I did not open up a new chapter.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So
that's a good one.
No, because not to blame myself, I need to find
somebody to feel good, to blame.
To blame.
And it's soothing.
Yeah, soothing.
It makes you feel okay.
Oh, anything out the office, hobby, but you're comfortable, say, hold the memory vessel,
hey,
and I'm going to pay myself, and I won't pay myself, and I remember. You see?
It can't be way crowded, can't be crowd or crowd. Yeah, no but you know, people that say things like that, people that call, you see, yes, I know but it's not always about speaking into the universe. It's about doing something about it.
Let me support you here. Here, what you are declaring is one thing, but we call it what you are being. Is what produces result, not what you declare.
I declare.
Oh, I declare. Say me yes, me pache. One enko be book. Oh, then one enko be book. Ni mo no nsense witrim.
I declare.
Because if you are being educative, you open books to learn.
Thank you.
If you are being responsive, you invest in yourself. And you be no benyes kapudu ako sukubi. Some are doing even free online courses.
Yeah.
But we phone now we try the power of Facebook. Edi super microphone, edi blame obiano. Obisu kita lesser of that your phone.
Audition.
There. Obi obrate kan dey freezy. And so no clear ne catchy. No asa usia. So you see, when you lack that self relationship, it distorts even your world view. Then it quickly brings into play all your biases. There's something we call similarity bias. After do baby no, na put you on with. Obe na una phone nanso yo bolo. Any different similarity bias? Because okay, because you don't want to associate with the best friend anymore. Who is skinny. That will show that you are bolo.
Oh,
and you choose.
Yes.
You choose those kind of friends so that it suits you.
This is very funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
it even happens
to
with
protect yourself again.
If you're single,
it's no when you are a single man. We are single mother. When you are single mothers, it's part of what we call similarity bias.
So that you feel comfortable.
Exactly.
Okay.
So nothing. So nothing contests and contend you.
Content you.
Competition be a new life.
So look, recently, me somebody I hold high in esteem. And we could inspire each other. This is not my classmate, it's not my age mate.
Yeah.
But this is somebody. I left myself beyond my immediate environment and connect to such people to keep myself on the consistent inspiration.
Yes.
Especially when those who have few disorders like narcissists, they don't pick friends that can challenge them. They pick friends they can control. So you, when even you are holding discussions, one can be that because it might expose your ignorance. It will be fun Sabi. And your friend is similarity bias. So you don't go into space that there are even different things for you to learn.
You know, and
this is really educational.
Something. You've spoken something, and I have a feeling you've spoken something to a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's a what way. Pa won't patia for Nina and say, Unya, and so. Why I want to say, one yet you will not do anything about it. Pa won't pack as if one nana say, where did you want to be? No, I pian into no when away so do I yes was so do and a problem. I mean, I never thought about it that way. Because sometimes you realize that somebody will be in the midst of certain people, but is still not happy. But maybe I want a woman now, but you are not happy. So me, Senametano. I don't like to do things that will make me happy. So when I have a minimum nipabi, and then the BM say, you don't look happy. I'm not happy. I'm saying, Charlie, tree, kura, what's on the home? What you say? If you're somewhere you're not happy, move. You are not a tree. You keep complaining about.
But you still.
Let me share with you. You see, what we call comfort zone. That similarity bias creates is this. In as much as it soothes you at that moment, in the long run, you are unhappy.
You're unhappy.
Yes, because it's not a stage. It's not really supposed to be.
It's and you know, so baby, what do you mean in my industry? You don't want to read. You don't want to do anything. You don't want. So when I hear people say, "Oh, they are coaches and this and that," and my AD because you see a lot of them are ignorant.
Yeah.
You can see. Say no, not to kakra.
No correct.
Because no coach ever tell anyone to do anything. Me no customer clients they are so excited about their lives because until they sign on coach, they didn't even know they could get to the point where they are today. Because my questioning will, Dr. will say, how come you are a coach? I'm a medical doctor. And when you put the question there, I find myself fumbling. Because that is what coaching is supposed to do. I said trigger. They pursue. Now one kasa obobreno. It taking the decision on its own.
So you're saying that we have the answers.
This is where I come from. I'm not only a certified coach, I am a certified ontological coach. Ontology is the first child of philosophy. And we believe that every human being has got the answers to every situation.
To every situation. So whatever we are looking for
is in there.
Is in there.
I'm telling you.
Now, okay, now that's what I get it from. So, answers now we are going now to find. No, if you get the right questions being asked, no, you realize, say, I am not happy and I don't know why.
It's
and
not
there's
true.
nothing like you don't know why it's not true.
You know exactly what
you know why. It's just that you have protected yourself. I said, what share some very dark part of you because you don't want to confront what is making you unhappy.
It's one thing personally.
Yes,
it's making you very unhappy well in my life. Of BB, I mean, person confront it. I put it at the back.
You see,
my,
so
but then it comes up.
Soothing. You see, any friend is soothing. There is another kind of bias called the safety bias that reinforces the experience one. Safety is so we prefer holding on what we don't want to lose, like we don't want to lose, forgetting that there is even a gain to pursue.
Please explain it all.
So safety says that in your comfort zone, you are protecting that loss. Like you make all effort not to lose something.
Not to lose something, okay.
But one will say, nothing comes in. So you get comfortable.
Yeah.
And this and that and that. But the real sense of significance in life is when you open your arm so that you blossom like a flower. You content the universe. You content the environment. So until you come forth to gain, you cannot grow.
Personal growth and development, are you on the right path? They be asked baby ni two for money. And I'm a soft way. So for Nankasa, you also was safety zone be when it is an Cassandra to Tono. For Nankasa Prano, or no, we create safe space. Also, sorry, I now walk on a hall, on also Kobisa and say, I'm not happy, Kobisa, I'm a soft. Or soft when you're happy, one will create safety zone. And so the answers is within you. If you do not know how to, or you don't know the right questions, of course, now you are unhappy. No, sometimes you can ask yourself the right questions. Find a good life coach, to help you. What yes, to help you. Yet we are say yet Ghana ha nyama bebre wo hono mu a ye hu ne say na na rebe ni escafo ya na ye before anxiety depression frustration ye hu no say na wo yare na wakwakofa we no yare ben chon mental yet na krom mental illness ni we na we don't talk about that. Yeah, we don't talk about it. We feel that is not even part. Now we need the carbon area some malaria and cholera. Now anxiety the okofane he yare. Now we wine a war. Now what na he where do ya brofufu? Those kind of talks. But sad dia na be mo obi bedi ne hunya, sad dia na be mo obi beku ne ho, sad dia na be mo obi be nyama bebre. Ene bibi how what was he can be crowd? Me person me be a shopping, and so mean to me, and I didn't not one on the answer is with you. When I wouldn't mean to your own person be a shop, no, wouldn't because as he can't hoppa na wumia. You have reason, you know the reason. It's just that maybe sometime you might not be asking yourself the right questions. Call the number on the screen. Yeah. Call the number on the screen. You need a life coach
that have come
Senna, uyaria. Utimi ko hospital ekoko hwe doctor no bibia ne baby ayeko asema make chuti ni ye se uyare na utimi say this me kwayare sabia because misisi ye me ya me nan ye me ya se utirim kawo na onim baby awoko wabrabo mu so no ebia eho no asi ana biribi hawa. Know the person to go to. Obi say maintain life coach da. Maintain da. Enya problem. Yes, we need that till yete ye. Inti ene no ye chraw se ko baby ye. Some minutes you will spend, an hour or two you will spend with the right, a session is an hour you will spend with the right life coach. Call school free with the right, and no 0243 085932. From say, whoa, Freno, that 1 hour now within a bet nas and a baby sa quine now. A better chilwa drink, a bet my best son, your choices, you know, and your beliefs in certain things. Media me ye unko ye wana gaja zo ye bibi unko ya then I wouldn't have to enjoy ya ko ye what dia wo ya de unko ye. You are stopping yourself. Ya dia wa how and I am a free consultation TV adawroma. Ya kano. Ya farmer free consultation tifa number no na fresco free. I am so happy and matimanim. I'm so happy you were here. Now me feel say today's conversation has actually taught me something that I never thought of. That's what I was there similarity at the end.
Similarity bias.
Mr. You know, so we have reason to everything. It just makes me realize that there's reason to everything. Yeah. You know, this is the world we live in, and there's reason to everything. Thank you so much. Okay. Maybe didn't the baby that and that machine number be bring me GD say one so we share 1 or 2. For a number no say nyaka no and there was a ubisa. We are sorry if we couldn't ask all of your questions. Ya kura problem I yes over here. Into no ko na ko bisa wa question 0244 826491 dress right number or Fadama Junction Yamecha da Common Road o Patari Papa Pashe akọ adwuma na say baby biara wo ko bia opese o look sharp opese you dress right there. You need to visit dress right at Fadama Junction Yamecha da Common Road. Okay, Cassandra.
Hello. Apologies here to me reading more messages. I've seen a lot of messages coming through for Mr. Yeboah, but yet in a number not to me pachofa. And I see a lot of people also saying it's a free consultation. Forget about free. When it's free, you won't value it. Chia. Nakokoye. Have that session. You will value it forever. Same time tomorrow. Alex, wherever you are, we say good morning. We love you. And we say good morning to the elders in society on behalf of Alex. All right, to the crew and everybody, have a lovely morning. Bye-bye.